Welcome. You're live.
Okay, hold on, let's check.
What's your mom doing?
Everyone check.
Alright,
Play the
check.
game. What game? Madden?
No?
Mm-hmm.
It's live on here.
Ant back yet? Yeah, he's been back. What's he been up
Is that your
to?
boy?
Oh, it is
What's he been
live.
up to?
Now it's
Is that
live.
your boy?
Ant's
Oh,
the roommate.
Click on it.
Not roommate, I'm sorry, neighbor. Can you imagine like
Yeah, we're live.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
my roommate.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
There we
look
go.
at how nice the lighting looks.
Looks different on there, huh?
See, everyone's logging in now.
So maybe it's.
Oh, you're getting a lot more.
Switcher.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's bad, like if they're just
Whoa,
YouTube.
you have
like that.
you have 100 people watching right now. Oh, you just logged in.
Hi.
You've never gotten that many
Maybe
people
we
that
were
fast.
there already before, but YouTube's fucking up.
Yo, hey, this phone right here has something on the screen.
Hey,
Oh,
seven
it's just
now
streaming,
watching.
isn't it? Look at
Started streaming.
you just started.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I think people were waiting. Even though it's 9. So what happens on YouTube? It'll send you a
Maybe-
message on your phone
Oh.
that says she's now live. Now you just click it.
I've never seen that many people just come that fast though. Sorry.
Maybe they were on, but are you gonna start over or you start from the question you left off?
We're gonna start where we left off, and then we'll just put the 2 videos together. I'll put part 1 and part 2.
Okay, go. I'm excited.
Okay, so where do we leave off at?
Wait,
Check your questions.
but doing it like this,
There's
it's the phone audio. It's not this audio.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
my life.
So we can move all this and plug it into the phone, and you're only gonna do live, or we don't do it live and we put them
Upload it.
together and upload them. But we could move all this. I'm sure this.
Yeah, it's all.
I think that's.
Okay, you guys, so we were literally live for the last 20 minutes, and then everyone kept refreshing their YouTube pages, and we were getting messages that it didn't go live, but on the app we were at, it said live. So I'm just, okay, why am I talking to the fucking?
Yeah, I know.
Did you guys at all earlier have a live video? Because we were literally 20 minutes in, and then everyone kept saying we weren't live. I can hear you perfectly, don't change anything. I'm a jiggle little playboy. Congratulations.
You're like, answer my question.
Oh, look at G-spot is the key.
Listen.
With it.
Oh, so these
Could you
videos.
guys hear my last podcast? Were you guys logged in or no?
Go on.
Because on my
Last 20
computer,
minutes.
it was showing 20 minutes ago. We've been on for 20 minutes. But everybody kept saying on YouTube that they couldn't see us.
I don't think it was live.
Whatever.
We would see it.
Relax.
You're live now.
So they probably didn't see it.
Jay Fry, since you speak English. Question to Jay Fry. Were you able to see our live video 20 minutes ago? Because we were literally on for 20 minutes straight talking about this. And then they told us that it wasn't showing up on YouTube. So I'm not sure if you guys saw it or not.
Dude, this girl's crazy.
Or did you just get notified?
Hey.
Let's get started. Can't wait to hear this.
I don't think they heard anything.
Oh, I was just alerted 2 minutes ago, Matt.
Oh, yeah. So then.
So no, I wasn't.
Actually, we weren't late. We were literally on, but the whole time we were thinking that YouTube, there was technical difficulty because we kept refreshing, trying to watch it.
Said you're late.
So we actually had 20 minutes already recorded.
I was like, who
And
is
you
this
guys
one?
missed the whole thing.
Come here.
You have to watch it. Perfect. We can pick up where we left off
Okay.
for the first part. You know.
Wow.
Let's connect the machine to the phone.
Okay, who's coming up?
Do you want to let them know
What
that
did-
we're going to start over? Want to let them know that we're going to stop and then be back?
No, just leave it. Leave that. He's just gonna reconnect the wires. Okay, give us a minute, you guys. We gotta reconnect the audio, but we're gonna be live. We apologize. We don't know what happened earlier, but we literally were on for 20 minutes and shit got deep and heavy and nasty. And we kept, my whole team was like, it's not even showing up yet on live. So we're gonna have a part 1, which we're not gonna repeat it. You're gonna have to go look it up on YouTube after this. It's already should be live, and we're gonna put it live. But right now we're actually live. So we're gonna continue where we left off. And we gotta connect the audio. Sorry, you guys. We're using the app, and the app that we use to connect to the live is.
Ask them questions.
Go ahead.
Ask them questions. Play with them like.
Okay, guys, so right now, we're gonna ask you guys a question. How many of you men think that you know how to make a woman orgasm? And then my next question is, do you even care if she orgasms? Or do you just try to grab her boobies and go down and just enter her and come? Men, be honest. Okay, we're watching you guys go. Hi, Jen. Hi, Jacob.
She has to get hers, okay?
Okay, so Daniel Perez says she has to get hers. Now, Daniel, do you honestly, do you go out of your way to make sure that you're doing foreplay, that you're going down on her, that she's actually saying, oh my God, I'm coming? Like, how many of you men are really concerned with that? Or are you just like, whip your dick out limb, and it's like, here, suck it, I get hard. What do I look like?
The trauma.
What, a sex toy? Shit, you're not paying me? No. That's literally how I feel. Okay.
Okay.
Luis Mira says, Big Boss says, oh no, let's see. Ash K says, I know comfort, passion, kinkiness, and G-spot. Okay, my question is to Ash K. You tell me right now, where is the G-spot on a woman's body?
The butt.
Right. The inside G-spot. Do you know where your G-spot is inside?
Okay, let's put it back.
Okay.
Thanks, dude.
No, I had to learn mine. Honestly, bad. It took me a while to learn. That was later on after I learned my clip. I didn't even know there was an inside one.
I didn't know. I thought I was broken. Okay, I've heard that there's an actual condition
So, this is what we're gonna
where you're unable to have an orgasm as a
Bring
woman.
that back
Like it's
this
an
way.
actual condition.
We just
So I
need this
thought
to go
because I
into the.
hadn't had one until I was, in my early 20s, I thought I was gross
Okay.
because I didn't have an orgasm during sex. And then when it happened, I was so relieved because I was like, oh, okay.
But you know what? The
I'm
G-spot, honestly, the G-spot, like, it takes a certain man to hit the motherfucking G-spot. Because
It depends on your stroke, on the size of your penis.
and I think just two people on how they fit.
Yeah.
Because I had some guys that can make another girl hit their G-spot, but like, I think this, some people we fit perfectly.
Alright.
But with somebody else, maybe like everyone's like you said, their clit's in a different area, the G-spot's in a different area. Some have fat pussies, some have tight pussies, like some have short pussies. Like the G-spot's gonna be like
Let's see.
in so many different spaces. Okay.
Let me just, now I just want to hear this audio if it's.
Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna answer these questions for them being wild. Okay, so we're gonna answer questions right now. Talk to you guys on live while they're fixing the audio. We apologize. We had a whole 20 minutes going live. We didn't know that it wasn't on YouTube. And my little waterfall here is not waterfalling. Okay. I know how to make women explode with flavor.
Unplug
Oh,
it, bring it back
really? Big Trucks Review
not working.
Motorsports? Please elaborate how you know how to make a woman explode with flavor. A lot of these guys have zero ideas. Let's see, Jeff Kidd said, just by making her feel comfortable and try to interact with her more.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh, we're good.
I think it should be a lot more direct, Jeff. Like I mean, you could interact and kiss her and like rub her. Can you? Yeah, they said they can hear me fine.
Oh yeah, we got the mics are now.
Oh.
On. Do you want to?
Okay,
can start from this one or?
yeah, we could just stay
Okay, cool.
because
Yeah.
we're already interacting with them. Can you guys hear us? Is it more clear now?
Yeah, I think.
Everyone?
We have the mic audio now.
Okay, we
Okay.
have the audio working now, you guys. Okay.
Audio just became 300% better.
Huh. See? And the guys were like, no, we can hear you fine.
Yeah.
No, we only do excellence here. Okay, so we're going to answer some more of you guys' questions. Okay, so Jeff says, just by making her feel comfortable and try to interact with her more. Now, why do you agree with that?
Well, it's kind of goes back to what we were discussing a little earlier about how communicating with the person that, you're having sex with kind of helps you understand like what they like, what they don't like, boundaries. And also, what was the exact words that he uses?
The topic is, hey, it's Deanne Rios, and welcome back to the Unleash Your Sexy podcast. The crowd goes wild. Okay, this week's topic is how to make a woman orgasm. We're 20 minutes deep, and I mean pun intended, into this subject, and we realized it was not showing up on YouTube Live. So we're gonna have a part one. We're gonna continue from where we left off. Yeah. Because part one we fucking killed it. So we're not gonna go back there. We're gonna continue. So now we're going live with all of our fan bases and men who are asking questions on how to make a woman orgasm. Okay. So we did discuss earlier about communication, how it's really important to communicate with the woman, find out what she likes, what makes her come, what she doesn't like, have boundaries. Boundaries is a very important thing. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. I think that should be probably one of the top things that men should ask a woman is, what don't you like?
Right.
Because honestly, like, I'm not into rough sex.
Neither am I. Maybe once in a while.
Like it has to be,
but that's with a partner that I've been with for a while.
And you trust them. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel the same exact way. And I'm probably gonna be really drunk and be like, it's one of those rare moments. But even then, I'm a very passionate and sensual, stare in my eyes and let's get lost into in a whole another universe.
And every woman is different. Like some women would like that, but you wouldn't know that unless you ask them. Some guys may or may not be comfortable with, rough sex, choking, spitting.
I've heard so many guys tell me, they're like, dude, he's like, I just met this girl and she was like, choke me. And he was like, okay. She was like, harder. And they're like, at what point is hard?
Sometimes some people don't know how to do it correctly without.
I think a lot of men don't. A lot of men don't. If you're not trained men on.
There's actually a way on how to do it safely, without obviously hurting your partner and still
Yeah, without having bruises on her neck or her calling.
Yeah, it's not
you have to call 911 because she won't wake up after she passed out.
Yeah, no, there's different ways to do it, but that's also, there's actual people that you can ask. I found out recently, I did not know this, that there are sexual surrogates. I had no idea.
What does that mean?
A sexual surrogate is somebody.
Can we Google dictionary that, Jess?
So a licensed sexual surrogate.
What does sexual
is
surrogate
someone
mean?
that can be hired. They're almost like a sexual therapist, but they can stand in as a partner for anybody that has gone through trauma, who anybody is trying to practice with, but it's done in conjunction with a therapist and the sexual surrogate, and the surrogate and the therapist, compare notes afterwards. But that relationship with a sexual surrogate can last anywhere from 3 to 6 months to a year. And that's how some people can discover themselves. That's how they can overcome traumas. Yeah, it's really fascinating.
Because of my sex coaching thing, I actually had thought that in my head. What if I was in the bedroom with them? I can let him know, oh, wait, be soft, be gentle. Her boobs are connected to her body.
Yeah.
Don't rip them off. Because actually, I think a huge thing that I found, and I say this to a lot of men, is men are so strong, period. And men are all gone. And I feel like men, when they jack off, they just grab their cock hard and they're just yanking it.
I mean, I've seen some things, sometimes I'm like, oh my God.
So I feel like men, you naturally, when you get turned on, you go to where you're programmed to go, which is.
Right.
So when you grab my tits and you're and I'm they're connected, slow, nice.
Yeah.
Pet it like you would a little kitty, am I, and I've literally, I swear this is probably like the number one complaint I would have in bed with men is literally grabbing my tits and then grabbing them harder and harder and harder. And I'm like,
Honestly, it doesn't do anything for me to have my boobs played with. I don't feel anything different. Like if you grab my boobs, if you play with my nipples, I don't get aroused at all.
Is that
my breast
because
being
you don't have
played with.
sensation because of the implants?
No, I have sensation.
Oh, you do?
It's
But
just not my thing. So that's one of the things that I would communicate with somebody is that, listen, nothing, don't worry about spending time here.
Go down.
No, like I love kissing. I love, I love when they go down on me. Like, I don't even really like my ears or my neck being played with just because those are just things that other people get turned on by.
Okay.
But these are things that I communicate to the person I'm sleeping with to let them know, like, listen, I'm here to help guide you as well. Like, and I'll ask questions, from them too. But that's part of like the advice that I would give on how to make a woman orgasm is asking questions. Sometimes, sometimes you find out as you go. Sometimes you have to do it a few times in order to figure out, because honestly, whenever there is a new partner, you're starting mainly from square one. Yes. Because everybody is different.
Oh, it's almost like I feel like because I'm older now, like it's more like one night stands are so frivolous because I'm like,
yeah, I'm not interested.
I'm gonna
in
have to get myself off.
Yeah,
like unless you're really like intuitive and using my one night stand is just gonna be.
Never had like a mind blowing one night stand
I've never.
where it's like you're crushing all the time. I've had one like your man crush person in the whole world.
Wait, is that a what? Wait,
I'm sure wasn't rare. I'm sure it's rare.
wait.
You were but also he was like it's amazing.
Wait, can you talk? Because nobody can hear what you're saying. They're just watching us watch you.
Oh, where's it my guy?
Just watching our heads move around.
What do you want me to say?
Okay, so my question is this. Now, have I had sex with someone before who I've had an insane fucking connection with and we hadn't even touched each other? That the minute we touched each other, it was literally like this crazy, magical, orgasmic, like out of my body moment. I've had that, but I've never, and I wouldn't say that was a one night stand. It was like the first time sleeping together. Mm-hmm. Like one night stand to me is somebody that like, hey, like I'm at the club, he's buying me drinks, I'm drunk, his friend likes my friend, and like we're gonna, fuck it, like I'll take him for the team, she fucks him, I fuck him, whatever, whatever we're doing, boom, and that's the one night stand.
I think a lot of us, as far as like the women that we're around, and I speak for myself personally, I need that like personal connection with somebody.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like as I'm older, like that has like I have zero desire. Like I'm home all the time, alone. Because I'm thinking, first of all, I got to shave my legs.
Yeah.
I got to shave my vagina.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Now I got to like have conversation with you. You know what I mean? Like I have to get turned on. Yeah. Because like I'm not gonna look at a guy and be like, oh my God, I'm so turned on by looking at you and your dick. No, bro, like, you know what I mean? And then there's like, it's just always that awkward first thing. And unlike men, they're like, oh, I can see the side bitch, or like, I get a one night stands, because all they need to do is get their dick hard and stick it anywhere.
Right.
And like you said, like we were talking earlier, that a lot of women don't speak up about what they want. A lot of women are just like, okay, I just want to please him. Mm-hmm. I'm a yes girl. We're like, yes, sir, whatever you want. Like I don't have to come as long as you're happy. You know what I mean? Like they really don't care. Like they're just so concerned with, I just want him to love me. I just want him to care for me. I just want him to like me. Like I don't care if I have an orgasm or not, or if he gets me off. Like I'll do whatever he says. Like what do we call it? Come what? Earlier, come bag? What did she say earlier?
I said, if you just try to stick your dick in me and not try to, get me excited or no foreplay, and you just fuck me, if you come and I don't, then you just used me to jack off.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't fuck. Actually, I fucked you because I didn't get off. You didn't fuck me.
Yeah.
So, I fucked you.
I'm glad you're going to sleep, bro.
You know what it's interesting to think about? What if girls were that way? We're like, you just got off and the guy didn't. We're like, okay, I'm done. Like,
like that's it. Like you don't bust a nut.
You know,
the other way around.
wait,
like, no,
honestly,
like,
I can
that's it.
guarantee you 97% of the time, a man wouldn't give a fuck because he would just get on top of you and fuck you till he came.
No, I'm saying, what if you were like, no, like you were not gonna continue. You didn't get yours. That's too bad. Like that. That's what I meant. Like switch it up. Like switch roles. Yeah, you said it.
Okay, but give it to Aunt. Hurry, give it to Aunt. Okay, we have a man in the room. Okay, Aunt. I'm
Talk
gonna
to
ask
me.
my brother too.
Talk to me.
If you're sleeping with a girl and you made her come, first of all, Aunt, do you give oral? Do you go down on a girl? He said, that's a no.
Yeah, I do.
I was about
I'm
to
not
say.
as. I'm just not.
DJ Khaled?
No. There is a because I'm not as sexually active as all you guys.
Oh no, I'm just saying like
Yeah, I do.
When
I do.
you do, you give
Yeah,
oral.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So my what was my question?
Oh, if a woman has ever
Okay.
orgasms.
Now, let's say you have a date, right? Then
Yes.
wait, hold on. You go down on her. She comes and she grabs your hair at the top of your head. She's like, "I'm coming," and she's like coming on your face, and you're like, "Oh yeah," and her body's switching, and then you're like, "Fuck yeah!" You go to get on top of her, and she goes, "No, I'm not like that. Thank you." It goes to bed. Like literally, what would you do?
Guys, I mean, in that situation, a guy would act like a baby for sure.
Would you throw a tantrum and have an attitude, or you just go to sleep?
No, I think I'd have
Or
a
would
little.
you be like
I'd be passive
poking her like,
aggressive.
"Yeah."
I'd be annoying. I'd have a little attitude for sure. It wouldn't work. Guys are babies. Like if we
That's true.
if we had to go through what you went through, we'd go crazy.
Okay, give it to my brother.
It's a complete double standard. I'll admit it.
Good. Okay, now I'm gonna ask my brother. You guys, my brother's here.
Okay, what was the
Okay,
question?
so brother. Okay, so you're dating a girl, right? Not even dating. You go on your first date with a girl.
All right.
Right now, you've
Yes.
done. Like, she tells you, okay, go down on me. This is how I like it. And you know, she's even like, oh my God, I'm coming. Thank you. And obviously you're turned on. You have a heart on. You're like, oh yeah, she's hot. She's beautiful. And maybe you guys have a great connection. And literally, like, she's coming and she's like, oh my God. And she rolls over and you go to get on top of her, like, okay, it's your turn, right? Like, it's my turn. Let me enter
It's my turn,
the womanness, the womb. May I enter, queen, please? And she literally says, no, not on the first date. Good night.
I don't know. You know, I'm weird though. I'm not like other guys. I probably just laugh and then watch Netflix. I'm weird. I'm not. I probably wouldn't. I probably maybe be bothered in the inside, but I'd be like, well, fuck it. I'll find someone else, or you know. But yeah, I probably almost find that. I probably find it funny.
No, okay.
What would you do if that happened? Let's just say you're having a one night stand. Yeah. We have a John Doe.
I mean, but this is what happens to women all the time.
If the girl doesn't want,
This is
if
what
the
happens
girl
to
does
women all the
not
time.
want to murk, then on to the next one. Whatever. Fuck it. You know. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
He'll never hit her up again?
Yeah.
I'll probably try one more time, but if it doesn't happen again, then fuck it. On to the next one.
Okay, so literally, let's say you go on a date. You guys have been talking. She's cool, and then she lets you go down on her. She comes, and then you kind of jump on top, and she goes, "No, not on the first date."
Would I be pissed?
And then she rolls over
And
like-
then she rolls over as
and
in,
says, "I'm not like that. Not on the first date. Good night."
all right, cool, whatever, keep it cool. All right, later. That's it.
Would you leave? Would you stay? Like, would you be mad? Like,
I would want to leave. Fuck it. I'll go rub one off somewhere else later.
he's like, "Is there tequila in the refrigerator?"
Right?
I'm getting mine somehow.
Okay, so we want to make a point, men, is literally women. I'm saying, I would say 80% of men I've slept with, just men in general, don't ever think about pleasing a woman.
Or it's
Ever.
not a priority.
Yeah, they're literally like, you please me? So imagine that. A man, it's like telling a man, okay, hey, you make me come. Right? Let's say I make a guy's like, here, suck it, and then wants to fuck me, and I'm like, whoa, it's dry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he's like, okay, so he does like this. Like,
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm sorry, you
Oh,
have,
man, I need the
you have to
diagram.
make me come now? Oh my God,
The
what a
diagram.
horrible fucking
Okay.
job you have.
Okay, so this is a
vagina.
This is a very crude depiction of the vulva. Okay.
Is that the technical word for it? Vulva.
So up here, under the little hood, is the clitoris. Down here, that's the bottom of the vagina where you would stick your penis. Now, can they see like this? Oh, there's another camera. That's right. Okay. Listen, guys, when you are going down on a woman, don't go down here. Like, there's nothing here. Focus up here, then you can like go around a little bit, then come back up here, then you can like slide it in, go in there, then come back up here, then focus more up here. Okay, now just keep going.
Okay, so let me.
Going.
Okay, so I'm gonna do like a little. What's it called? People do captions.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do a subtitle. Okay, this corner, this tip, you guys, on a woman's vagina. This is the hole. That's where you put your cock, which some of you guys might not even know what hole you're putting it in. This. The top of the vagina, there's a little button up there called the clitoris.
There's a little hood over it.
And when it's stimulated, that's what gives her an orgasm, not your dick inside the vagina. Unless you hit the G-spot,
There's a
which I can
different spot.
guarantee you 80% of you men cannot hit.
But the easiest, probably the
80%.
easiest way to get a woman to orgasm is stimulating the clit. Probably the easiest way, okay? So we're gonna give you guys some free game on clitoral stimulation, but also G-spot stimulation, because I think that a lot of people don't have the right idea on how to do it, okay? It's not like you're DJing on the clit, okay? Because it can get sensitive.
Wait, and rule number 1, if it's not wet, spit on your fucking fingers. Do not rub her clit
Use
dry,
your
because it's like sandpaper.
Like a good way to practice would be to, you know, imagine that you're drawing in cursive the letters of the alphabet on her clit. You know, you can just start to
I've heard that
start to
before.
do that. Yes, that's a way to start. You know, licking from the bottom part to up, like, and I'm just like licking from the bottom up on the actual clit, focusing on the clit. Like, you have to focus on the clit. If you use your fingers, it looks nice on camera if you're watching porn, but truly, and I speak for myself, this might apply to other people, but truly, if you are using your fingers to try to stimulate my clit, you can do that for maybe a good 20 seconds, and now you just like made me so sensitive, everything hurts.
Yeah. It just dries out.
And it dries out. So,
Yeah.
you know, you don't do it like, you know, you're scratching a vinyl, you know, like you're plucking a guitar string. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Use your tongue, use your lips, don't use your
chime
teeth.
in. This is where I was talking about men. When you guys masturbate, I feel like men are so rough because when you masturbate, you just like, grab your dick and you're like, and then you have a woman in bed and you grab her tits and you're like, and we're always like, slow down. My tits and my nipples are connected by skin to my body.
Yeah.
Please do not remove them. But men, they're a lot stronger than us. So the way you stroke yourself, do not stroke a woman like that. The way you touch yourself, do not touch a woman like that. A woman is soft, a lot more sensual. Like, you guys literally are 2 to 3 times stronger than a woman. So when you go to grab the boobie and you're thinking, oh yeah, and you're going harder and harder, and we're like, like, slow down, slow it down. You know, or even when you're on the ass, like somebody's like, if they have me doggy style and they're grabbing my ass and they're like squeezing it tight, and I'm like, like, it's like my ass is like, okay, wait, hold on, like, I'm trying to enjoy this, bro. Like,
You know what's actually
fuck
a
a guy,
really
go fuck a
easy
guy.
way on how to, you know, help, and also the woman can, you know, help her partner, is when man or woman is lying on their back and the woman is on top, like, you know, riding the face, because she can control like how much pressure is being put on the clit. Okay. And it might be, you know, I mean, she might be riding your face like a cowboy for a few seconds, but trust me, that is probably one of the easiest ways for women to come. I mean, for me, it's like a fucking boom. Like, happens in a few minutes.
okay.
Let me see. I don't know if you guys want to answer this question, but it says, From Roscoe Ruffin, is it normal to be very confident with oral but not confident with sex?
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
wait, I wanted to actually go through all of them.
Well, that was my ex. That was one of my ex-boyfriends. Like he, he felt maybe insecure about his size. Like honestly, like for me, there was nothing wrong with it at all. Like I very much enjoyed having sex with him, but I think because of that insecurity, he preferred oral, and he was very good at it. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it's practice, just like with anything else. We don't just show up, having sex and, doing everything sexual with others without practice.
Right. Okay, so men, this is how to get a woman to orgasm. So we've come up with these top things so far is communication. Ask her what she likes and what she doesn't like. I personally do not like rough sex. I don't want my hair pulled. Do not spit on my face or in my mouth. Now, there's certain moments with certain people who, maybe if I'm just dating somebody who's a really aggressive person, or maybe we're super, super crazy passionate, and maybe we're having an argument and it's makeup sex, that would be an appropriate time for certain things like that. But like, I have some girlfriends that like I've had threesomes with that are like, bite my nipples harder. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Like to the guy, and he comes to me and I'm like, no. Like just lightly flick mine. Do not.
When she's like, grab a brick and fucking
Choke me till I pass out. Yeah, I can't. I don't do that either. Yeah. So definitely, like I said, the first thing is communication, man. Before you sleep with a woman, ask her, like, what turns you on? What do you like? What do you not like? Like, what's your no limits? I think that's very important, because the minute a woman says no, man, first of all, no means no. No does not mean ask me again. No does not mean try to stick it in again. No does not mean try to suck my titty again. No does not mean try to grab my tit again. No means no. If a girl wants to sleep with you, she's gonna invite you in, and she's gonna feel safe. When a woman feels safe, she'll be like, like boom, there we go. And then you get to ask, I like this, I don't like that. And then you get to find out, because, like, some people might like it fast, some might get hard, some might like it deep. Some might not even want to have sex on the first date.
I don't like to have sex if I've been drinking a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't like to have sex if I've been drinking a lot.
That's interesting. I find the only time I do get a lot more aggressive is if I'm drinking.
Yeah, see,
like I'm literally like,
if I've been drinking a lot,
like Kiara Mia comes out in bed when I'm drinking. Before that, like other than that, like you get Deanne, like literally,
right.
like Deanne is like 80% of the time, but like if it's a drunk night and we're like getting home, like you're gonna get like Kiara Mia in bed. Like I'll be like, woohoo!
Yeah, no, you'll get
ride the pony.
You'll get me being like, oh, I had a great time tonight, and we can take a shower and fall asleep and cuddle, but we're definitely fucking in the morning. Like I cannot. Like I cannot have sex when I've been drinking. When I'm drunk, I feel full. I feel fat. I feel just like
I've heard that before. I've actually heard this from a lot of women, guys. I've actually heard this from a lot of friends of mine.
Yeah,
that they don't like to have drunk sex.
Yeah,
they're literally like, I'm tired. Like I really just want to go to bed. Like and in the morning, like you said, like I'm alert. I'm awake. Like I'm more present. I can feel my body.
And honestly, I had read somewhere that women, I need to look it up, but something about having sex in the mornings. Oh, what's her name? Dr. Ruth? She was on recently where she had mentioned
She's
like,
still alive?
Oh my God, yeah, legend. Yeah, but she said that having sex,
like the 70s or
having
something.
sex in the morning, it's a little bit on having sex in the morning. So she's like, yeah, when you wake up, you and your partner, have a little bit of breakfast and then go back to bed and have sex, because something about like, I don't know, there's something that you're producing more of in the mornings.
Wait.
Yeah.
Morning sex is my favorite.
Morning sex is my favorite
Morning
too.
sex is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like to wake up and have sex, like literally, like that's my favorite. If I had to pick anything.
Right. I mean,
like,
and if you're like a little bit of, self-conscious like me, I'll wake up, I'll use the bathroom, I'll brush my teeth a little bit, gargle, because, when you sleep, things happen in your mouth overnight. It's normal. It's natural.
I think I'm just like nasty. Like people I date, like I think we're both just like freaks. Cause like we'll literally wake up, kiss me, and then just jump on top of me, enter me, and it'll just be like, it'll be so fucking intense. Like our eyes aren't even open yet. Like he just rolls over and touches me, and I'll be like, oh, roll over, and it's just like, and then like, so then we're like, then we're like, oh, hi, good morning.
I
Good
think
morning.
a lot
Okay,
of the
have a great
majority
day,
of
have
my
a great day.
orgasms have been when I've fucked during the daytime, like morning sex
Right.
or like, little nooners.
You think it's because it's sober sex, or is it the
No,
timing of sex?
It might be the timing for
Maybe
me.
you have more energy.
Yeah.
Maybe you're more present.
Yeah.
in the body.
Yeah. And honestly, even like even having sex at night, like I like to watch. I'm definitely a voyeur type, and that's something that I communicate. So if we can have sex in
I
front of a
love
mirror,
watching.
that actually turns me on more.
Yes.
Thus making it more like you have a really good chance of making me orgasm now.
Yes, I do too. If there's a mirror somewhere, I'll always be like,
That's
move
what makes
forward
me
a little
feel
more,
comfortable.
babe.
Like I like to watch. So that's a part of the thing that I communicate with my partners is that I like to watch. I don't like the aggressiveness that we were talking about earlier. I don't like to have rough sex, but if it's with someone that I trust, yes, I'll say, hey, pull my hair. Yes, I'll say, hey, I'm going to show you how I like to, like, can you spit in my mouth, but I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
He's all,
not the loogie.
wait,
Not the loogie.
microphone.
It's just like a funny story. One time, one of my best friends, she said that she was having sex with a guy, and he was like trying to spit in her mouth, and he missed, and he spit in her eye, like while it was open. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing?
No.
And he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I was trying to spit in your mouth.
No. Like the way that I would communicate, and this is for people that might be curious about
I'm gonna spit my drink out.
some women might like being spit in the mouth, but the way that I like it.
There's a technique though to
There's a
it.
couple different techniques. The way that I like is one that's more like sensual. So, you need to like gather the spit in your mouth
And then, like,
slowly
drool down your
drip
mouth.
it into the mouth. That's how I like it.
Right.
And that would turn me on even more, but it has to be with the right person and somebody that I've already communicated that with and
Right.
somebody that I trust. This does not work for everybody. Okay.
Do
I
not
have to
spit in your girlfriend's mouth tonight, you guys.
Oh
please.
my God. Please.
Oh my god.
Whenever you're trying
What
something
Kiara Mia's
new,
podcast says,
you have
spit
to
in your
ask
mouth, babe.
first. No. Oh God.
I think she makes her, if you want to try something new, ask your partner.
If you want to try
We're
something,
still on it. We're talking about
ask
communication.
first. Yeah.
Communication still, yeah.
Don't just try it.
Like this is how we're gonna. We said we dropped some gems on how to make a woman orgasm, but it's
Yeah.
all the things that you do that lead up to that point. It's not all just physical, it's emotional, it's mental.
Right.
So we're helping set the stage for you guys, but your relationships with your sexual partners are yours and you operate within your own boundaries. So we're going to give you
Definitely.
all the tips that, that help us out
Yes.
that also, might apply to your partners, but overall communication is a big thing.
Definitely. Okay.
So Daniel Perez.
Hold on, wait. I'm going to go through them real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go through the messages. Okay. Live action. Deepak. How can he know it without she making the screaming noise for somebody? Did we already do Deepak Rahan earlier or no?
No.
Okay. Okay, so Deepak Rahan is saying, laughing out loud, how can he know it, which means she's coming, without her making the screaming noise or some body bends?
Okay, so honestly, that doesn't happen to me every single time.
It doesn't?
No, like where it's like really, like screaming, shouting, the body, like it'll be different degrees of intensity. Where sometimes even where I'm like, oh my God, like, where I'm like, still convulsing to me. And then my partner has to check in like, did you just come? I'm like, yeah, couldn't you tell? Sometimes they can't tell. Or sometimes
So you're
they'll
not
think that
you're
I
not
did.
vocal?
No, I am, but not all the time. Maybe they were expecting something more vocal or less vocal because I've also been asked, oh, did you come already? I'm like, no, I didn't, but I'd still be enjoying myself during sex.
Okay. So on that note, I'm gonna take, so for me, because I've dated women and I've like gone down on women, and I find just because I am a woman, like I'm very vocal.
Yeah.
Like when he hits the spot, I always say right there.
Yeah.
So now he knows whatever speed it is, whatever letter he's on with his tongue.
That's
Stay
important.
letter G. G's working.
Just stay.
G. Do not go to H and do not go back to F. I'm gonna lose my rhythm, bro. Please don't stop. Don't go faster and don't go slower. And hopefully
There's a small moment of panic when you know that you're about to orgasm and you know that it has to be exactly right.
No,
There's
it really
a
is.
small moment of panic in women.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say this. Oh,
That
I
happens
agree.
when you know that you're about to orgasm
you're like,
and it
"Please
needs
just
to be
don't
kept at the same
move."
tempo. You need to still be doing the same thing because at any moment you can get too sensitive and then that feeling that you're about to orgasm can just disappear. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
100 times.
Oh.
Yes.
Like you just stop.
Like all that work, just now we
I
have to
think-
start over again when I'm not sensitive
I
anymore.
think maybe that's why maybe at my age, I am more vocal.
Yeah.
Because I already know, motherfucker, if I don't tell you not to move,
Yeah.
because I feel like if I say right there, that means that speed right at that moment.
Yeah.
That means don't move, right? And I felt probably minute anxiety, like, oh fuck, like, okay, what was I doing? How was I breathing?
and then sometimes they want to go
they're
faster.
off rhythm, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I said don't fucking move. Now it's gonna take me like another good like 2 or 3 minutes to like get back in that spot, bro.
I know.
The scariest part about that part is like when they start saying that, but like the guy feels like he's about to finish and you're barely about to get. That's scary.
Yeah.
Like we get scared. I'm like,
small moment of
I
panic.
feel
I'll
like
start
it's
thinking
a
of, like-
trigger to make a man come.
yeah.
I've also noticed that.
I think so.
I'm
Yeah.
actually really aware of this stuff. So first of all, when a guy actually hits the spot, I'm like, okay, right there.
Yeah.
And automatically, there's something about I think because our vibrational frequency matches our partner.
Yeah.
So if my vibrational frequency of my orgasm is coming, I feel like it's so strong, it like automatically vibrates his body. And he's like, holy fuck. So when I'm like, I'm gonna come, don't move, don't stop.
Yeah.
That he's like, holy fucking shit. And I swear to God, I always do the double coming all the time.
Yeah.
Like they're always like, oh, and I'm like, ah. Like we always come at the same time.
That is amazing.
I think that's like,
That's
honestly,
only
80
happened to me like once or twice.
No, for me, it's like 80% of my lovers.
Oh, that's
Like-
amazing.
Like it's like, because I'm like, okay, right there, you got it. And I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're getting it. Da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to come. I'm like, right there, you got it. Da-da-da. I'm so
Yeah.
specific because I do. And then, of course, the moaning comes higher. It comes higher.
Yeah.
And then right when I'm coming, I always say, I'm coming, letting him know.
Yeah.
Don't fucking move. Do not fucking move. I just said I'm coming. And literally,
That's so important,
because
though. We
I'm
have to
very
let them
vocal,
know, yeah.
you know, and like I dirty talk and like I think just like and my body will convulse, like my eyeballs will go back ahead.
Yeah.
And it's just like I cannot stop but be loud. I feel like that vibrational frequency goes into his cock.
yeah.
And then he starts vibrating the same thing I'm vibrating. So when I
Yeah.
say I'm coming, he's like, me too. And I'm like, good. At least you waited till like I love coming together. There's
Yeah.
a power, honestly, shit you not, like for me to come with someone at the same time, I swear I'm like, I'm in love. Like
I mean,
both
that's
of you having
that's
dopamine.
not a really common thing, I'd say. You know, with everybody, it's not a common thing with me.
I feel that but for personally, my experiences,
Yeah.
like people that I've like dated for long term, so I've
Mm-hmm.
like been like connection. I can guarantee you, I know when I say I'm gonna come, he's gonna come. We're both gonna always come together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I actually, so we're talking about first night sleeping with somebody. There was someone I was talking to, right? And we had this insane fucking crazy connection,
Mm-hmm.
and we hadn't even like met yet. He came into town, and we went to lunch, and I hadn't even drank or nothing, and we went back to his like house after. And I remember being like, fuck, sober sex. Like, okay, like awkward, right? And the lights out and you're kind of like, okay, like what happens? But like the minute he just like looked me in my eyes, like everything just melted. Like there was no fear, there was no anxiety. And he kissed me like, it was just a slow, sensual, like
Oh, I love
in my
kissing.
eyes, like you didn't even have to touch my lips. Like I was already coming and I was just like, And we had sex in the shower, then on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
And literally, it was so fucking intense. Like, we did not like look away at any time. Oof. Like, everything was just like, we were like face to face, like eye to eye, like,
oh yeah,
like just deep in it. And then literally, we're probably like an hour and a half into it. And I got on top and I was writing, and my fucking clit was so swollen. Like, I remember grabbing him and looking him in the eye, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking come for you. Like, just like in his eyes, and like I'm grabbing him, and he's like, I wanna come with you. And we both came at the same time. And shit you not, it's like we blacked out into like this whole different universe, and it was just me and him. And we were like floating. Shit you not. And we looked at each other, I kissed him, and he was still inside me. I put my head in his chest. We took a 2-hour nap with him still inside me.
Yeah.
And woke up, literally, like, I had, like, spit on my face on his chest.
You knocked each other out.
And he was still sleeping, and I was like, I got up, he was like, what? We had no idea 2 hours had went by sleeping.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, bro, you're still inside me. And I, like, remember clawing off him, and I was like, that was fucking deep. And he was like, he's like, I've never experienced this. Have you? And I was like, I have experienced that before, but I was like, I didn't want to make him feel bad. I was like, no, that was my first time. He might even be watching.
A lot of the audience, they won't even interact.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the questions. Okay.
Wait, go to some of the latest ones, because these are from earlier. We've been on now for what, 45 minutes? Okay.
Isn't that?
I can't tell. Do you see the time on your end?
I do.
It's not that many.
It says 45
That's why I was
minutes
kind of
ago.
starting here. Okay, so okay. Motorsport. Where's the weed? You can ask how to do it right or face murder charges. Jay Fry.
Oh my God.
Okay, Daniel Perez. I'm a teppanyaki chef.
Teppanyaki.
Oh, teppanyaki chef.
Teppanyaki.
So I'm good with my hands. And I make sure she gets the X-rated deal.
Do you cook for her too, before or after?
Daniel,
Because girls like to
first
eat.
of all, are you cooking for her first? Because we're ready to orgasm after we eat. Mm-hmm. Your show is dope. Thank you. You remove your fingers from below. I don't know what that was. Gotta have an Annie between. Oh my, laughing out loud. Be nice. Hey, booby. It's for us. Be gentle to the boobs. Take an X pill. Going down is awesome. Oh, here we. So Buck Truck Reviews Motorsport says women have a learning curve. Correct.
Very true.
Jay Fry says no talking during sex in Catholic. It's shame or nothing. Remember we're talking.
I'm Catholic?
No. He's just saying like what he knows about it. Like, yeah, like in Catholicism, he says no talking during sex. It's shame or nothing. So we were talking earlier, like women are brought up with a patriarchal archetype of women are just for childbirthing. Like you're just an object.
Sex is just for procreation.
Yeah, like I'm here to get off. I'm gonna come inside you and it feels good to me. But yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care what you want or what you think. Matter of fact, like he said, don't talk. 'Cause it's shameful for you.
Right.
You just be a woman and lay there.
Yeah.
What am I, a cum bag? What the heck, a cum doll? Okay. My angel, my crush, I love you. Listening to Mobb Deep, watching the beautiful Deanna. Now I got my weed. How much better can the night get? Thank you, Javier. Daniel Perez says, The Weekend Drunken Love Song. How does that go? Don't play it because we can't play songs.
Oh,
Haha.
it's the Beyonce song Drunken Love.
Someone else says Mobb Deep.
Ride it like a
Hey,
surfboard.
love, this is my future baby. Oh, Leslie T says, it's my future baby mama love.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Leslie T.
Show yourself.
Please feel free to DM her. Topless photos.
No, I think I know who that is. It's one of my fans and subscribers.
Aww.
From Ginny. Hi. Oh, I almost
So
kicked over
Chris
my,
Rodriguez says
my
it
water.
goes both ways.
True, but this is about how to make a woman orgasm.
Yeah, that's
honey.
the topic.
This is
the
what we're
topic
talking
is how to make a
about
woman
right
orgasm.
now.
We're not a man. Again, you're making it about you.
We're not saying that that's not
Yeah.
an important topic, but there's a lot of ground to cover on both, and this is the one that we're covering today. So,
And Michael B says, fellas, take these pearls and gems you're hearing.
I mean,
and
we are
use
giving
them.
some, honestly, we are giving some really good bits of advice. I think that some people might not either feel comfortable talking about in their own social circles, or they just don't have the experience.
So Javier Santiago says, I don't like being on top.
That's a preference. Honestly,
Bro, are you just like a lazy fuck? Like,
I mean,
you want me to ride you?
I like-
That's like doing 1,000 squats in a
No.
fucking 3 minutes.
You're a proud pillow princess.
I'm
no,
such a
but that's
pillow princess,
honestly,
yeah.
when I'm on top, that's the position that it's the easiest for me to come.
For you to come.
Yeah. So I don't mind being on top.
I don't mind getting on top if I've already come because I have a little clit. So like you can't just throw me on top at the beginning because like my hood's not even like my clit hasn't come out of it.
Right.
Some people have
like
bigger.
I can start like on my back.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
and-
my
and
thing is
start
like
that
I need
way.
to come at least 2 or 3 times first if I'm gonna get on top and even try to rub it because my clit's really high on my vagina and then it's hidden like I have an innie. Like so, like you have to like go inside my vagina to
Oh,
find
you have an
my
itty? I think mine's more like an outie then.
yeah.
There is such thing though,
So
like
yours,
as
yours
a.
is accessible really easy.
Yeah.
So for me, things aren't sensitive. Like I gotta like,
That's why I get so
where is
sensitive.
it? Like lift it, pull
sooner.
it. Like you gotta put your foot in there and be like, oh, there we go.
Well, that's probably why I get sensitive sooner because
Oh, 'cause you keep saying sensitive, and I'm thinking I think sometimes I never feel it.
yeah. So that's why we were saying
Yeah.
the communication, but also like every partner will be different. Like what works on some
Somebody
people
won't work on the
won't
next.
work on another person.
That is so true. I am kinky says 2 or 3 inches inside on the top upside can make her feel it by
they're talking about the G-spot.
here motion while kissing her. So I am kinky is talking
Like
about
this.
the G-spot,
The G-spot.
that's inside the woman's vagina, which
Yeah.
is remember she's showing the vagina when you come in.
Yeah.
There's a area underneath when you hook your fingers.
Yeah.
That you G-spot that can make her squirt out.
But when you're discovering that for the first time in your partner, be gentle at first. Also, guys, manicure your hands because
Oh, so important.
I will never, ever, ever let anybody, man or woman, put their hands inside me if their hands are not manicured. Like if there's dirt under your nails, if they're not clipped, listen, a man manicure will set you back like $15-20. You just go, you just get it done. Listen, that is one of the things that turns me on in a
Who takes
partner.
care of
Like I will look at their hands because I don't want those going anywhere inside of me.
That's
Because
so interesting
yeah.
because there's a lot of people I've dated who literally like I always have my little like toiletry thing and like it'll be like the middle of the day and I'm like, give me your fucking hands. And he'll be like, okay. And like I'll clip his nails every single time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like the little beard, I'll be like, come here, give me the scissors. Like I'm always like, I have OCD too. So I'm always like,
So do I.
Your little beard's like, it's uneven, like the left side longer than
Yeah.
the right side. Like I'm always like, da-da-da. But same thing, like nails, like even when I see little kids and I'll be seeing them play and I'll be like, you're the mom. Like, how are you not cleaning the child's nails? Like the nails are
Yeah.
long. Like,
Just remember,
all the
guys,
time.
like there's other things that happen to a woman that we're thinking of when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
putting your hands inside of me. Like
your bacteria from the nails will give us like
some of us,
BV.
like
Yeah.
myself, I'm
super
very prone
sensitive.
to bacterial vaginosis,
Yep.
which is
So
due to
am
my
I.
birth control. So anything like if you haven't
You look at
brushed
me,
your
I can get
teeth-
it.
if you haven't brushed your teeth well enough and you've gone down on me, if your hands weren't clean, like even from your
I'm
dick,
super sensitive.
yeah, even from your dick, like even if you've like taken a shower,
condoms,
my-
I get it from condoms. I
can
get it from lube.
condoms,
Like
yeah.
I feel like if I don't have one steady partner, I'll get it really easily.
Yeah.
really easily. Now if I'm with one person and only with them,
Yeah.
like it'll like my body. I think the pH kind of gets used to his pH.
The part about being with just someone.
Then like the BVs like doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's also something that, would be a complete turnoff. Like if I'm in the middle of having sex with somebody and then like I realize that they're about to put their fingers inside of me, and I didn't like vet the whole, you know, hygiene situation before.
Right.
I honestly, that's how you lose me. Like, it's not gonna happen.
You're not getting a call back.
No.
Okay.
Tell them like before, like go wash your hands first, or no, you don't go that OCD with it. Like if you're about to start something, will you be like, can you go wash your hands? Just because you brought up the.
I've never had to ask anyone
I've
to do
never
that.
either,
No, I've never had to ask anyone to do that, but I would for sure. Yeah, I definitely would.
What time are we in?
I can't see it on mine.
Oh,
It says 54 minutes.
Okay, so we have 5 minutes left. Okay, so let's see. Someone said, is it normal to be very confident with oral and not confident at all with sex?
Yeah, we answered that.
Oh, we did? Oh, that's one I missed earlier. She get to come first? I would laugh. Oh, hell no. I need to nut too. Chris Rodriguez said, also, is it normal that get the most pleasure for her pleasing? Who is this chick? Oh, who is this guy? This is Lexi Boo. We have her name on Instagram, which is @Lux, LUXIBOO. Our editing app did not work tonight, so we're literally filming directly from the cell phone on live on YouTube because we said we're gonna go live and we're going live, so we don't have the little credits and everything all over. Oh, see, Leslie T wrote her name, Lexi Boo. I'll make a sandwich. What the fuck? She can give head too. Laughing my ass off. Roz R said. Someone said, no, I got the munchies. So
I
I'm
had the
not normal
munchies.
then, not bad. Haha. Best damn vulva. Oh, when you did the vulva, he said, best damn vulva I've ever seen.
I mean, that's what it is.
I have a big one. Talk to audience. Yes. So where's the belly button on this depiction? He's asking. Need some chips. Love the sex ed. I need you to review my technique. I have a big one. Do you ladies always have to get going down there with the tongue? Why not a tickle with the anaconda first? Okay, a little tickle of your anaconda is not gonna make me come. It's gonna tease me. It might get me started at the beginning, but your tongue better follow that. Because I need to come.
Little
So
tickle
if
with
you
the
get your dick and you
anaconda.
slap it on my pussy, please.
Oh, God.
That better be followed with some licking. Like it's like
Yeah,
I'm
by
not,
the way, when you're like
this
trying to
isn't
batter up,
BDSM.
I know you're trying to batter up with your penis on the
No, they're
clit.
like-
I'm like, what are you doing?
You're preparing. Are you preparing to go down on me? You ready for the home run? Like,
First of all, if you're knocking on my vagina like it's a door, this is probably not going to work out. It's better that you whisper the secret password instead of trying to knock on it.
you're like, what letter of the alphabet from A to Z was that?
Oh my God.
Oh, it wasn't any. Exactly. It's like the Gong Show when they get the little thing and they're like, and you're off. Okay, no fingers, time out, drink water and spit on it. Are you for real right now? What you're saying is common sense, I think. Roscoe? I'm
for
telling you right
everybody.
now, I'm talking about 80% of men out there because I've had this conversation with so many of my girlfriends and my own personal experience. Men really do not know how to make a woman come. And if they do, they just don't want to and they're just lazy fucks.
Wait, I have a thing to interject as well.
Okay, go.
Since you and I also sleep with women, there are some lesbians that also do not know how to.
Something just popped in my head. Something just popped in my head. Yes.
Okay, give me a hint on who.
No, listen, it's kind of one of those things that's exciting as a woman
can't
who
make a
also
hit
dates
without putting it out there.
women. You know, it's exciting because you're like, wow, if you've been a lesbian your whole
No,
life,
you're
then
thinking
you know
how
what
to do it.
Man, let me tell you, I was like, wow, you really suck at doing the thing that lesbians are supposed to be
do the
really
best.
good at.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I actually have somebody specific that like literally popped into mind who, and I'm not really into femme girls. I'm not into super femme girls. She was
Yeah.
femme, and I was like, okay, she's hot. Got home and literally went down, and I was like, no matter where she licked, she completely missed my clit.
Oh,
Completely. As a matter of fact, I'm like almost like I almost felt like, okay, give her 5 minutes, give her 10 minutes, give her 12 minutes, and I was just like. Literally flipped her over, like, bitch, let me go down on you. You're gonna come and we're gonna go to bed. Like,
Yeah.
that's literally what it was. I think we tried to sleep
Wow.
together. We had a few more dates after that. We slept together again, the same thing. And I was just like,
Yeah. Listen, you
And
have to learn these things over
Yeah.
time with help from other people with
Us,
partners.
me and Lexi Boo, we are
us
here.
tonight.
to be your
Like guides.
surrogates. We're going to be your
Right.
sex surrogates, you guys. We are for highest bidder. We are there. Found some pizza in the fridge. I like this lady, so sexy. I know, she's so sexy. Do you ladies read our comments? We're reading your comments. I'm very gentle, Deanna. I don't like rough. Good, then we'll get along really well. Ride my face all the time. Well, Javier likes you too. He just ride his face. That's me, Roscoe. I would like to take time with you. Joking. Thank you, miss. 2 or 3 inches inside. Okay. Oh, we said that already. I got some peace of mind now. Thank you. Be gentle as best. How yeah. Mentioning my bar mitzvah bonds haven't been cash works in my neighborhood. I don't know. Daniel is here too. What's up, Daniel? Drunk sex is okay. Had plenty of those and regretted it the next day. Morning sex is the best ever. Ruth is 90. Ruth is 91 years old. Dr. Ruth. Wow.
God bless.
It's sex. The dopamine endorphins in her fucking body are like at a high level, causing her to be 91 years old, still fucking preaching.
Dr. Ruth is a national treasure.
I need to meet Dr.
She must
Ruth.
be protected at all costs.
I'm going to sleep after breakfast. Can you tell when a guy has taken Viagra? Oh,
Sometimes.
that's a good question.
Honestly, not really. It's not.
I
You
can
can't-
tell.
I can't tell.
I can tell only because I work in the adult industry. Is a guy that's on Viagra, once he comes, the cock does not go down for hours.
Really?
It'll stay up. It won't go limp.
I dated somebody that, like, sometimes if we knew that we were going to be on vacation and we were like, oh, we're going to, because it was long distance. So we're like, oh, we're going to fuck. We're going to take advantage of this time. He'd bring Viagra with him. But,
Okay, but how long were you guys having sex? Was it like a 20-minute sex swapper or was it hours?
I mean, it would vary from day to day, but we were having sex multiple times a day. But he'd be able, like, after he came, he'd be able to
Go limp?
he'd be able to lose his erection.
With Viagra?
Yeah.
Now, maybe Viagra wasn't the nights you guys went multiple nights. Maybe those days he didn't.
Yeah, he switched between Viagra and Cialis, just depending on whatever. But
I've never heard of somebody
Yeah.
not staying not hard.
honestly, I mean, I liked it when he would take Viagra when we knew that we'd be, intimate for longer
Right.
periods because listen, sex is tiring. Sex is a workout. If you are actually into it and doing it,
Right.
like it's a workout. And he was a little, I mean, he was like, I want to be able to perform. I'm like, well, you perform just fine. But honestly, like the Viagra just gave him that little extra sense of security, knowing that
Right.
if we did want to, keep on fucking, being intimate
Can we
for the
make
rest
sure
of the night,
downstairs
then we'd be able to.
The door's unlocked? Just make sure. I know we're waiting for Pinky. What's it? Which was 9:30. Okay, that's what I make sure. Okay. That's nasty. Someone said that's nasty. Evil in the mouth. That's ridiculous. Okay, Playmate DJ Starlet has chimed in with us. I agree with Lux on not having sex while drunk. I get sleepy and nauseous.
Yeah.
So does Lux like girls so I can ask her on a date? Oh, hi, sister. Hi, Tita.
Yes, I like
Lux.
girls.
Yes, she does. Slide in the DMs like she said.
Yeah, but that's true what she says about, not feeling so hot when, trying to have sex while drunk. Cause I get that. I get those same
That's so
feelings
interesting.
too.
I'm
yeah.
opposite. I think like that's like you'll get like the crave. If you want to like do anal, like it's like good luck like drunk. Like that's
No.
when like I find like I've even found like when I've dated people like it's interesting because I'm like I'm very trusting and most people I've ever dated are very trusting. So they'll be like, we're boys night. I'm like, I don't even question. I'm like, okay, go ahead. Like have a good, I never question. I just don't ever question people.
Yeah.
And then they'll know me and they'll be like, okay, I know drunk Deanne, which is Kiara. And then I know passionate, in the bed at home Deanne. But then they'll be like, oh, girls night out. You know what I mean? And I'll get a text like at 2 a.m. Oh, you drunk? Are you wasted? 'Cause they already know like, okay,
Right.
like it's very like, for me, it's the opposite. I'm very like, animalistic, very like, oh, like I want it. Like, you want to fuck me in the ass? Come on, like let's do it. Da-da-da-da, like, so
I wouldn't
different.
be able to. I wouldn't be able to. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think everybody's chemical is different. But I think also too with alcohol, like I think alcohol for me is an upper. You know, some people like.
I mean, we've traveled together, you know. We're definitely like, you know, like we'll have the same start, and then we'll go off in different directions after a few hours because we're just so different when it comes to partying.
We're like, where did Lux go? And she'll like sneak off into her room, and she'll be like,
totally
she's
do the Irish
sleeping.
exit.
Every time.
I'll
Every
totally do
time
the
we're in
Irish
Hawaii.
exit.
And it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. We're like, what? I'm like, wasn't Lux here? What time
I was
did she leave?
so intoxicated. I had to go to bed before I fell asleep somewhere out in the yard. I was so tired.
See, that would have that happen. Been like, okay, let me grab her, put her
No,
in
but I was
bed.
among people that I feel safe with and that I love and trust, and I know that love and trust me. So it's not even a thing, but I'm also like, I'm tired. I want to take a shower and lay it down now, you know?
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's just me.
Can you squirt? And if you can, do you try to do it every time?
I can't do it every time. And squirting, honestly, it's only happened to me a small handful of times. A very small handful of times. And it's like very specific like
movement?
angle.
Okay.
It's a very specific angle of, you know, of penetration.
Was it like a particular person, or it just happened to be the same exact angle?
It's happened with 2 different people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happened with 2 different people, but it's always kind of been like that angle. Yeah.
Okay, so which is they hit the G spot.
Yeah.
So usually inside when you watch porn and their fingers go in and they go like that, and the guy lets go and the girl squirts, that's the G spot inside.
Yeah.
For myself personally, I've been able to squirt like since I started learning to orgasm.
Okay.
And there's been times before where like, which is interesting. I wonder if it is partners. Cause I know my whole marriage, like every time we had sex, like we'd have to go get a towel and like fold it 3 or 4 times, put it underneath me. Cause I'd always like squirt like mountains. And I don't think I've ever done that again.
It can be with partners.
I've never
honestly,
got a towel and been like, okay, no, I'm gonna squirt 100 times.
Yeah.
But also too.
Be a little brother. That's literally
Yeah.
the point of this whole- I think that's what we learned from this.
That's not happening. Me and her father will never be together, ever. Okay. Someone said, you are a control freak. You're used to being in control of the relationship.
Who?
Me or her? Roscoe Ruffin. Am I a control freak, team?
Just a tiny bit.
Yes, I will definitely admit I am a control freak. I definitely am.
I'm not a control freak. In a relationship? I'm not a control freak in a relationship.
You know what? I'm controlling in the sense of certain things have to be done a certain way, but I've never been like,
I don't police someone's emotions.
No, like I've never been like, no, you can't go out with the boys.
Their day-to-day,
Or no,
yeah.
you can't do that.
No.
Like things like that, like, no, go. If you want to go on vacation, go on vacation. You want to go? Remember if you go on boys' night, I don't hear from you all night? Like it is what it is. Like a man's gonna do what a man does. And the last thing I want to do is be stressful to him. Because when I go with my friends too, like, don't be blowing up my phone all night. Because there's nothing worse than having that one friend that's on her phone the whole night arguing with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, you're bringing the whole group down. Like, put your phone down. Let's have a good time. So am I controlling in other areas of my relationship? Yes.
Okay.
How you dress, where we're going, what we're eating, how you're like behaving, the way you talk to me. Like, I'm very controlling in everything. Like this is our schedule for the day. This is what you're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Kind of thing like I am pretty controlling in the sense of just because I have OCD and everything has to be done in a certain way for me. But in the sense of controlling the man, like saying, no, you can't do that. No, like that, I'm not controlling.
Yeah.
You know, or a man telling me, no, you can't do that. I'm on purpose going to do it now. On purpose. Don't ever tell me I can't. Yeah, now I'm going to be like, oh, really? You know, because it's even like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But now am I a control freak where like, I'll be like, okay, we have a date tomorrow night and it's going to be at Boa's and, you know, I got you an outfit. You're going to wear this. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm very like that. You know,
Well,
like
that's
make
kinda
sure.
sweet. I don't think that's controlling.
No, I tell you how to dress. That's controlling.
You've never been surprised with somebody that says, hey, you know, I want to take us out on a date and I got this for you. Like, I don't think that falls under the definition of being controlling.
Well, okay,
in a relationship.
surprising and doing it every time is different. Now, if I had a guy that every single time was like, you're going to dress like this, you can't dress like that.
That's
and
controlling.
we're only going to eat here and you're going to behave like this and you can't sit like this. I did date a girl once and I had this thing of like, I just jump. So if I'm at the market and like I'm bored, like, okay, I have like an ADD thing where like once you lose me and I get bored, like I'll start rocking or I'll start spinning or like I'll start bouncing, like just because I'll just have this pent up energy, like like I'm getting bored kind of thing. So like if I'm at the market, like there's times where, you know, when you're like, Jasmine will be putting the stuff on the little conveyor belt. Okay. And I'd be just like my hands on the cart and I'd be like, my head will go down, my head will go up. And then I'll put my hands on the cart and I'll just like start like jumping. Like I just have a habit of doing that. And I remember I dated this girl once and she's like, can you stop jumping? Everywhere we go, you're jumping. Like you're always jumping. And I'm like, okay. She's like, can you just bring it down a notch? Like she was always like, just bring it down a notch. Like you're like, always so extra. And I was like, bro, like I'm happy. And like later on in my life, I learned like, what the fuck? Like just because you're not on my vibrational frequency. Yeah. You know, like, and you're miserable or upset, or maybe you're in a depression and I'm happy. Like, why are you going to bring me down? Because you're uncomfortable with my happiness.
That happens.
And I remember that, like, I remember later on in life growing up, you know, I was young back then, but growing up being like, that bitch. You know, like they say, like, don't ever dim your light for anybody.
Nope.
Like that's me. Like that's just me being me. How dare you tell me, no, go on. No. Like how dare you tell me I can't be me? You know, like how dare you tell me how to dress? Right. How dare you tell me how to act in public? You know, like how dare you tell me like, no, don't do that. Or don't say this. Or like every time you talk, all you do is talk about like, for some, well, I'm a porn star. Like, and the topic of conversation goes into sex, I'm going to chime in. You know, like don't tell me how to act or how to behave. Like, now, if I'm drunk and I'm being an idiot, fucking take me home, please. Yeah. But like, there's certain things that I'm learning. Like, I'm a woman. Don't tell me how to dress. Don't tell me how to talk. Like, don't control me. Like, let my light shine. Because the minute somebody controls me, I'm no longer Deanne. I'm not the person who you were attracted to. Right. I'm not the quirky, funny, sexy, crazy, bouncy, OCD excited girl. Now I'm gonna play small. Imagine like I'm gonna be small for the like, okay, like I'm gonna stay quiet and I'm not gonna say nothing and I'm gonna dress really conservative and I'm gonna sit here and just behave and be like, yes sir, whatever you say, sir. Like, no, I'm vivacious.
You are vivacious.
I'm vivacious and I like to jiggle, you know, like I like to be me. Like I'm gonna shine, like let me be me.
Fuck that bitch.
And I always remember that too. Because sometimes I'll jump sometimes still too and I'll be like, oh, she would have told me right now, stop jumping. Okay, you have to be in control of when and where you have sex. Why did you stop work? Oh, whatever. You like with girls too. Yeah, you are. You're dominant. I'm a huge fan. Lubricant or spit? What makes it more enjoyable?
I honestly prefer this aloe-based lubricant that I have. It's all natural.
Aloe-based. So that's not water or silicone?
No, it's called Aloe Cadabra. I get it off of Amazon. Oh. Yeah, it's like natural. It's natural and it's actually very good with my pH. It sounds like
healthy.
Yeah, it's called Aloe Cadabra.
Aloe Cadabra.
That is a little secret. Remember,
you know what?
that
Aloe Cadabra. If you guys are watching it, become a sponsor. Cadabra. We're ready to go for you guys.
ALOE Cadabra.
For me, lubricant or spit? Oh, that's a good question. I think it depends. Like lubricant, if like we're just fucked up and we're like on one, you know, we're fucking for hours. Like spit can only go so far. Like bring out the lube, you know. But I don't know. I kind of feel like if I need lube or spit, like I'm not into it anymore. Like if I'm dry, that's because I'm not enjoying it, period. So bro, go down on me so I come. Because when I come, it's going to be juicy and gooey and wet and we could keep on fucking. Okay, thank you for answering my questions. Have never really had anybody I could open up to and talk to about these things. Oh, Roscoe, you are welcome. Hi from Mexico. Hi, ladies. I'm a longtime subscriber, and I'm speaking for myself and a young man. I think sex should always be teachable moments because everyone is different and learning from each other is fun. And that is from Erin Valmont on YouTube. Thank you so much, Erin, for tuning in.
When you get to Spencer's comment, that's all.
Fucking Spencer.
Watch, just It's a mood. It's a mood when you get to it.
So last week we had Spencer on. So he is on our YouTube right now saying, I like to use my tears as lubes. Wait, is that Spencer? No.
I don't know if it's Spencer. I'm just saying.
Spencer, you can see his face. Look.
Oh, yeah. He fucking Spence. Well, Spence, luckily you have no problem getting women wet. Wait. Ba-dum-bum. Dun-dun-dun. Crazy Bear says, you answered all my questions, makes me feel good. I've been doing things right all these years. He's cut off.
Yeah.
John Doe is cut off. Leslie T says, you mean day aloes growing outside in the bush?
I mean, that's the same name of the plant, yeah, but the actual
Oh, someone says it.
lubricant.
Alocadabra
Yeah,
is a good product.
Alocadabra is the name of the product. Yeah, please
Say-
please don't just use the gel from an aloe leaf as lubricant. No. What I'm talking about, it's an actual product called Alocadabra. Please do not use aloe gel as lubricant. For God's sake.
Okay, so let's go back to the questions. Okay. So do you have orgasms every time you have sex with somebody?
No.
Okay. And do you tell them?
Yes.
You answered too, Mama D.
Okay. Do I have orgasms every time I have sex with somebody?
Guaranteed every time. No, right?
I can say, can a guy make me have an orgasm every time? No. Now, I'm just as selfish in bed. I'll make sure I get off, whether it's me fingering myself or I have to jump on top and ride it.
Okay.
And then he'll be like, I'm gonna come. I'm like, don't fucking come. I haven't come yet. And I like jump off and be like, let me slap your dick.
Right.
Get down, like come the fuck down, bro. But no, I think that at my age now, it's like, okay, I already know, like, no, I'm gonna come too. So literally if I'm like, I'll do it myself, like just, put the head in, that's it. And I'll just like get off myself. Once I get off, go ahead, like do what you gotta do. Like if you gotta make me come, I guarantee though, I will make sure I come.
Yeah.
I am like that though. Like I am gonna come no matter what. Yeah, like,
When she got little, before she used to be, she didn't care, like if the guy finished, I'm okay.
yeah, when I was in my 20s, I was like that.
She's like, I don't care, like
I'm gonna come no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah, even if you're not already, you're still making me come.
Yeah. Well, if he doesn't, I'll make myself. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way now, like literally, because I'll be turned on and I'm not gonna go to sleep like all with the fucking blue balls.
No.
Like that's a horrible feeling. Okay. Okay, the same question. Okay. You remember your first orgasm?
Yes.
Okay, and how did it happen?
Okay, so my first orgasm from another person, or my first orgasm.
Just in general, your
me.
first period with yourself.
Oh no, I was touching myself. I was using my hands.
And how did you know, like, what to do?
I just started, well, because I had watched, that porn that my dad had stashed away. So I had like a little bit of idea what's going on, but also like I was in dance class and everything and being active, you fucking notice when like your clothes are rubbing.
triggers, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so just started playing with myself and it took a while. It took a while for me to figure it out. Like I had never even tried to like penetrate myself with my fingers.
Right.
Yeah, I just stayed on the outside.
Well, first of all, I didn't know we had 3 holes till my girlfriend talked to me about the clit. I thought we shit, peed, and had a baby out of the same hole up to the age of 19.
Oh my God.
Religious people, please speak to your kids about the genital areas.
That's actually a good point. 'Cause some people,
Yeah.
there are some, because I remember when we used to have health class. That there's some, you had to get like your parent authorization to be in that class for sex and stuff like that.
Oh,
or
yeah, for the
STDs,
sex ed class.
For everything, yeah. And a lot of the
That was
students,
in 5th grade.
Yeah, and a lot
I
of
was
the
10.
most people would say no. Most people's parents would say no, and it's they probably never saw kind of an idea of the birds and the bees, or like, and then those are the same parents that don't tell them anything. Because remember, Mom, you said that you didn't even know a vagina was called vagina because your friends at school would say
Pussy?
No, I think
You
too
didn't know what
because
it was
I would
called,
like
yeah.
I grew up in school hearing pussy, and I remember one time like it itching really bad, and I was a little girl, like I don't know, second or third grade. I just remember being like, telling my mom like, it burns or itches down there, like it was burning really bad or itching, and I was like, it hurts, like it itches. I think it was itched or burn. I was telling my mom, and she's like, where? I'm like, my pussy, and she literally like smacked me, and like sent me to my room, and I was like, but it still fucking hurts down there. Like, can you fix it? Like, what the fuck? I'll never remember that. And I had no other word for it. I didn't understand what I was getting in trouble for. I didn't, and she didn't even correct me of that's the incorrect word. You know, like here's the word it's supposed to be called.
Right.
Or pee-pee or tinkle. Like, I don't know. Because we never talked about it. And I just heard the words that I had heard. I remember that. Okay. Do I remember my first orgasm? If you guys missed it, yes, I talked about it in part 1. I was on myself, clenching my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Squeeze, 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 and I was rubbing, and it came out. After that, that's it. After that, it went just straight into multiples. Like I'm a
you're
very
lucky.
easy, like I like multiple orgasms. Like I feel like 2 or 3 orgasms, like I'm barely getting started. Like at that point, after 3 orgasms, I can squirt. The first or
see?
second
That's
orgasm,
amazing.
guaranteed I can't squirt at all. Like first, second, like it won't. Like it has to be really swollen and like had already came so many times. I think maybe maybe when my vagina swollen, then my G spot gets swollen. So maybe they could hit it easier. That's what I'm thinking. Because if my vagina's small, maybe my G spot's
Right.
small.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay. So how often do you masturbate?
At least once a day.
Okay. Right?
Got to keep the white blood cell count up, y'all.
Does it really do that?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Well, I do. I did know somebody that was told by their doctor to stop masturbating so much, a guy, because his white blood cell count was so high. Because he masturbated that much that his
I
white
didn't
blood
know
count,
this.
his white blood cell count was so high. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you use a vibrator? And if so, do you find it harder to climax during sex because you have used a vibrator?
Yes and yes.
Yes. Okay, men. My advice to women is not to use a vibrator because it desensitizes the clit. That when a guy goes down on you, unless he's going like 100 miles an hour,
Yeah.
like you're gonna be like, oh my god, like he was down there for 30 minutes and he couldn't get me off. No shit, like he's not a fucking vibrator. His tongue doesn't
Yeah.
go like that fast. So
It's
used
okay to use a
them.
vibrator, but if you plan on being intimate with somebody, then hold off on that at least a few days before.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good advice.
Yeah.
For me, like literally, like I just don't use vibrators.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like unless I'm doing like a webcam show or something. But I can guarantee you, like with a vibrator and dildo, I could on command squirt with the massage wand thing.
I can't use a Hitachi anymore. It's so crazy strong. I have just like a little itty bitty bullet.
Oh, because you're very sensitive.
Yeah.
See, mine's the opposite. I'm like, I can't feel it yet. Oh, there it's coming. Oh,
Yeah.
Like mine's because it's like inside. And
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah, yeah.
"Ah, come out. Okay. Yeah. So I always so I actually have a lot of girlfriends who use vibrators who completely attest to the fact that they use vibrators and they cannot come off of any man oral now.
Mm-hmm.
So ladies, if you're having a problem with your man and you're always using vibrators all the time, I think it's fun to like invite it into the bedroom sometimes, but I feel as a woman, like if you want to be able to, if you're having trouble coming from a man and you're using vibrators all the time, stop using the vibrator and start getting used to the tongue again, and you'll see a difference. How does your body react? Oh, we talked about that. We talked about how does your body when you have an orgasm. Okay. There's a good one. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yes, I have to.
because I never have. So why? Like why fake it?
Why fake it? I have faked it to sometimes like get out of the situation just because I'm tired. I really don't feel
me
like
too, 'cause
having
I'm tired. Yeah.
more. If I know it's not gonna happen, then I'll either just say, oh no, I'm done. But like sometimes, just to make the other person feel better.
To stroke your motherfucking ego. How about that, you guys? Okay.
No, I mean,
So does that involve acting skills or not really?
no, not really. I don't make it like super over the top.
I think we talked about last week with Spence where I was saying like, because we were talking about porn sex and he's a guy and he's the guy that even does porn, sometimes things like women are really coming, you know,
Right.
certain things. I was like, such a guy thing. Like, it's just funny how guys are really are guys, right? But in it, I was explaining how, I obviously in my past I've faked orgasms. Like I don't anymore. Like I'll literally be like, no, I didn't come. The guy's like, did you come? I'm like, no. Like I'll literally be like, no, I didn't. Like hold on, let me get my position and then I could get come, whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember literally this one time in my life, this is my 20s, I faked an orgasm. Same thing. I was so fucking tired and like I wanted to go to bed and the person I was dating wanted to have sex. So I was like, okay, like I it still feels good going in.
Yeah.
But I knew like I didn't want to get on top. I knew I didn't want to do work. And you know what I mean? Like I
Tired.
knew like I was like, I'm tired, right? And he was like trying to make me come and I was just really tired. And so I literally like shook like I was pretending and shit you not. He literally was like, you fucking faked it. And I literally was like, I've never had a guy ever, no guy can ever fucking tell when you're coming or you're not. But he said, I could tell, he goes, because my fingers are inside you. He goes, when you come, your vagina contracts. He's like, when you said you were coming, he's like, it didn't even move. And I was like, who's paying attention to the contractions inside my vaginal walls?
He is.
You know that too?
I know because it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, no. He literally said that and I was like,
Like guys, you can feel like
It pumps like.
and I literally was like, that's the first and only time a guy's ever knew that I fucking faked an orgasm. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know what to say.
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Now, can you orgasm from vaginal penetration only?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the most you've orgasmed in a row?
In a row, 3. That's the most.
Awesome.
I know.
awesome.
It hasn't happened often, but it was with a long-term partner.
Yeah. I think too, because they know your body.
Yeah.
Like I feel the same thing too. Like when you're with somebody for like a long period of time.
Yeah.
Like you both know like each other's bodies and exactly
Yeah.
like what gets you guys going. And I think chemistry has a huge thing to play.
100%.
Chemistry is huge.
100%.
Like I'm telling you, like I've kissed people and been able to come.
Yeah.
Like, literally been like, I've read it in books that people like could come kissing. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then been like, holy fuck.
Lucky.
Like,
Lucky.
we're going to buy the book Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to end the evening. Thank you so much to every single person on YouTube
Yay.
that joined our live chat.
thanks.
Thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you to Lugs for taking time out so much. Her Instagram is going to be down below in the caption, and it's at Luxiboo, LUXIBOO. That's her Instagram. Make sure you click the link in her bio. It'll take you to her website, and you can see all kinds of really fun things over there. Don't miss it. I follow her on Orgasm. Follow my Orgasm. Follow on Instagram. Orgasm Instagram is a kind of. Oh my god! Right? No, kind of. Okay, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot.
I'm hungry.
I actually want to go masturbate now. Okay. We will see you guys next week for another podcast with Unleash Your Sexy. Love you guys. Give this video a thumb up. And make sure you guys send it to your brother, to your homie, to your best friend, to your dad. Make sure you guys send this video out to a motherfucker who needs to learn how to make women come. We love you.
Yeah, yeah.
We had it right here.
Yeah.